Hello! If you want to install Nitrox on Linux, it's a very simple process. First, we're going to navigate to the Nitrox website, nitrox.rux.gg. Click Download, Download for Linux, give it a few seconds to do its thing. Open up that file, then you're going to drag and drop this wherever you want. In my case, I happen to have a folder already for this. So now, you're going to open up that folder, and you're going to notice a file called Nitrox.Launcher. And what we're going to do first is we're going to open up the console. And we want to make sure we have all the permissions we'll need. And you can do that by running the command ls-l. And as you can see here, we have 3 X's there, which is good. That means we have read and write permission. And if you don't, we're going to type a very simple command called chmod +x and then the name of that file. It's going to be chmod +x at nitrox.launcher, and you're also going to do the same thing for NitroxServer-Subnautica. Once that's done, you can close out, and then we can move on to the next step. So for the next step, we're going to go ahead and install the .NET framework for Linux. Now, you're going to navigate to the official Microsoft website for that, and in my case, I'm using Bazite, so I would go to Fedora, .NET 9, and then I want to copy this command here, open up the console by pressing Ctrl-Alt and T, Ctrl-Shift-V, and then in my case, I want to replace DNF with rpm-ostree. Now, it's going to give me an error, but in this case, all it's saying is I already have it installed, so I am good to go. I have all the dependencies, which means what I'm going to do next is double-click Nitrox.Launcher. Now, while that's open, I want to make sure I go ahead and get my IP stuff set up. I want to make sure I get everything port forwarded, so we're going to do that now. To port forward, you're going to navigate to your router, and you're going to want to make a port. And in my case, I've already gone ahead and done that. And you want to make sure you use 11000 and set it to UDP. And if you're good there, all you're going to do now is you're going to go ahead and get your public IPv4 address. And that can be as easy as going to whatismyipaddress.com. And this is going to be the IP you'll send to friends. So what we're going to do now is go to the Nitrox launcher, click servers, create new server. You can name it whatever you want. The name does not matter. So we're going to go ahead and start that server, let it do its thing, play multiplayer. Once you're in the Subnautica menu, you're going to click multiplayer, add server. The name doesn't matter, I'll just type whatever. And for you, you're going to type your local IP. You want to make sure the port is 1100, create server. And that should be right. So, to make sure it works, you're going to click that local connection, give yourself a name, a color, whatever you want. And as you can see, I'm in the game. Hopefully this tutorial was pretty easy to follow, shouldn't be too complex. They've really made it a lot more simple, which I'm very grateful for. Anyways, thank you for watching.